out there and organizations know what we're doing for the young folks so they come out and support you. That's the whole goal. So every week you'll see folks coming out there just coming to see what we're doing and seeing how they can support us. So if I could just real quick go around before I introduce our speaker and just have everybody say their name so that everybody knows who everybody is.
My name's Michaela.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Stand up too, please.
Hi, my name's Alicia Lee.
What's your name?
And then,
My name is Judy Willis.
Hey, my name is Sharika. Okay.
Hi, my name is Bishop.
Katora.
Because you're better than you, Pastor Couture. Just take it.
My name is Kayla.
My name is Michael. I'm Stacy.
Jaja.
Ja.
My name's AJ.
Deborah King.
I'm Terrell. Bishop Fulton.
Okay, without any further ado, let me bring up the gentleman who's going to address you all briefly this afternoon. And I don't have any Bible on him. I'm from the heart to say that when we first met, first of all, his family. And I was kind of drawn to his church through the Spirit because it's a small world. You know, and his sister is my first cousin. So we are related in that sense. And then when we sat down, it was like we immediately connected. And look, let's sit down because it's just, I think we felt each other's energy and we need to sit down and see how we could go together and help young folks in the community and so forth like that. And the first time we sat down and met, I just felt this brother's energy. He's real, he's down to earth, he has a young mindset. I visited his church on a couple occasions, and I can't say that I get too impressed with all the churches that I've been visiting, but with this brother's church, it's just something down to earth and real, and a real good spirit energy in that church. So it makes you just want to go back, and that's what you're looking for when you're looking for spiritual practices, you know. So I'm going to speak to you for a while. I don't, you know, we were speaking, and he, like me, is not a big person on titles, so I'm not going to give you all his titles and the things that he's accomplished, but the important thing is that he cares about the people, he cares about the community, and he cares about the youth. And he's going to give you a few words today, Pastor Bishop Fulton.
I am a pastor. Been pastor of the church in Kernersville for 9 years, Mount Mariah Outreach Center. I'm also a community activist. I do a lot of work in the community organizing. I probably for the past 5 years have been speaking at Griffith School to young kids who are in alternative education. How many of you know what that program is about? Griffith Academy? You heard that? Okay. All right. So a little bit about myself. I grew up in Hatfield Gardens. How many of you know where Hatfield Gardens is at? Okay. So I grew up in the hood. Don't let these church clothes fool you.
That's right.
Grew up in the hood. Single mother, raising 5 kids. Experienced a lot growing up in Hatfield. Also taught me a lot. I have Brother Terrell Robinson, one of my homeboys here with me also. They can share a little bit. But we kind of grew up in the hood together. A lot of illegal stuff going on, a lot of drug activity. But through all of that, God allowed me to be able to make it out and become a pastor. I graduated from Parkland High School. Got any Mustangs in here? That's it. So I graduated in 1984 from Parkland High School. And this is important for you to understand. When I went to my guidance counselor, who was an older white lady, she said to me that I was not college material. And I believed her. My mother didn't graduate from college. She got her GED at the same time my sister was graduating from high school. So I didn't have really anyone to guide me on the college track, so I didn't know. And as African American males, me and Mike, tell me your name again. Sorry? Michael? Miles. Oh, Miles, okay, I'm sorry. Miles. How old are you, Miles? 17. You're still in school, right? And your name, sir? AJ. AJ. How old are you, AJ? 14. How old? 13. 13, okay. And Mike, how old are you? 14. 14. Okay, I just want to speak to the males for a minute because this is very important. As African American males, all of you will be tracked. Two things will happen. If you get in trouble, they're going to put you on a negative track. And in most cases, African American males are not steered towards college. So it's very important for parents, for mentors to make sure that African American males get on a college track. So long story short, my guidance counselor told me that I wasn't college material, so I didn't go to college. I went to a diesel mechanic trade school in Charlotte called Water Institute of Technology. Now, was I smart enough to go to college? You think I was, Mike? What about you, Mike? Okay. That's great, and I'm glad y'all have confidence in me, but because this white lady told me that I wasn't, I didn't really think that I could. So I didn't go to college. So later on, went to this diesel mechanic school. I got a trade in diesel mechanics, which was good, but it was not really what I should have been doing. So I came back from Charlotte in 1986. I got a job with the city of Winston-Salem. I worked there for 23 years. Until a couple of years ago, I resigned to pastor full-time. I started a detail business. Anybody know what a detail business is? Other than adults? Okay, washing cars. I started a business with a bucket, some Umbrella, some dishwashing liquid. Started my own business detailing cars. And on the corner of Liberty and Patterson, I had a detail shop. I first started off the back of my pickup truck. So I became an entrepreneur. It's good to be an entrepreneur. Anybody know what an entrepreneur is? Entrepreneur is nothing more than a person who works for themselves, and you can take something that you can do for free, and you sell a service to other people to make money. So I had a Toyota Corolla, and I kept this car hooked up. I cleaned it up every day. I had it so clean I didn't even want to drive it. I just sit there and look at it. So people were eventually asking me, how much you charge to clean up cars? I didn't know. I was just cleaning up my car for myself. But I eventually started charging $15 to clean up somebody's car. This was like in '86, so $15 was pretty decent money for washing the car, right? So I started doing that, and then I ended up getting a contract with the city of Winston-Salem. Started on the back of my truck with a water tank, pressure washer, generator, and a vacuum cleaner, like just going around the doctor's offices and schools and detailing cars. But then I ended up getting a contract. I ended up getting a building. I ended up getting a contract with the city of Winston-Salem. So I was doing cars with the city of Winston-Salem, Arbor Acres Rest Home, Auto Supply Company, and for people just coming in off the street. So doing that business and working for the city of Winston-Salem, I was making over $100,000 a year. Entrepreneurship is the way to go. Okay? So when all of y'all think about what is it that I would do for free that I can sell to other people. Okay? And I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to revisit that in a minute. This lady said to me that I wasn't college material, and I believed her, so I didn't go to college. So about 10 years ago, I had this desire inside of me to want to know if I was smart enough to go back to college. So 10 years ago, I went back to Shaw University. I majored in criminal justice. I graduated magna cum laude with the second top of my class. So I was smart enough to go back to college. I didn't just stop there. I went on back and got my Master's of Divinity. That is the professional degree for preachers. So all I'm saying to all of y'all is that you're smart enough to do anything that you want to do. Now, I'm a Christian preacher, so in our Christian faith, we have a scripture that called Philippians 4:13. This scripture says that I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. So I have to tell myself that every day, because sometimes I don't feel like I'm smart enough to do something, or sometimes I don't feel like I'm qualified to do something. But if I program the way I think, then it's bigger than me. It's God telling me that I'm capable of doing it.